Can Big H and Riley Newman win back-to-back tournaments? We'll look at their draw. There is an unbelievable star-studded first-round battle in women's singles, and you won't believe who Rachel Rohrabacher is playing mixed doubles with. It's all next on the Draw Reveal Show. What's happening, everybody? It's time for the last Draw Reveal Show of the year. It's the Veolia Milwaukee Open presented by Miller Lite, and there are so many ramifications. Let's start with the ladies and ladies singles, and this lady has made an unbelievable run through the draws in 2024. But not the first half. She just jumped into singles around May, and she has made it all the way to qualify for the finals. It's unbelievable. We'll show you the details on that. Lost a tough final to Annalee Waters in Dallas, but my goodness, is she playing terrific. Let's look at the draw. Now look who's the number one seed, Leah Jansen. So what does that mean? A few players are not playing. Annalee Waters, Brooke Buckner, and Catherine Parento among them. So big opportunities for these ladies. Leah's the 1. Paris Todd is the 5 seed. Mary Brasha is the 4 seed. And Zoe Wong is the 8 seed. Paris and Mary are battling for spots in the finals. We'll show you that later, and they're in the same half of the draw. That could become very, very important. On this side, Salome Davidze, she's the only person that's beaten Annalee Waters in singles this year. She's the 2 seed. We have Judith Castillo, the 7. And what about Sam Parker, the 12 there? What a win over Brooke Buckner in her backyard, down at the Worlds. Good for her. Caitlin Christian's been oh so close all year long. She is the 3 seed. There's Kate Fahey, the 6 seed. And then I told you there's a marquee matchup in the first round. Look at this. Jeannie Bouchard and Anna Bright will be battling it out in the first round. Anna Bright looking for those singles reps, getting ready for the Major League Pickleball playoffs. So that is going to be so much fun. I guarantee you that match will be on center. So women's, few people missing, but still stacked with talent and lots of ramifications. Now let's look at the dudes. I mean, come on, Michael Lloyd. Pure joy with this cat. Made it all the way to the final, inspired everybody that was watching him there at Brookhaven Country Club. What a great dude, and so much talent. I love seeing hard work off the court pay off with great results. So kudos to him. Let's see where he falls in this draw. And just to be clear, these draws were made before the results in Dallas, so he's got even more points than this will show here on this show. And of course, the draws in men's singles always start and finish with Fed. What a year he has had, dominating run from start to finish, but finally got his first slam win at Worlds. Congrats to him. He is the top seed. Anik Lohani's the 8 seed, but watch out for this cat, Zane Ford. He put on a show in Dallas in men's doubles, ripping the ball, a little bit crazy, but man, if he gets that dialed in, he's going to be something to behold. Noe Cliff, the 12 seed, just keeps getting better and better. He is a factor. Dylan Frazier won the first slam of the year. Maybe he'll win the first one and the last one. He is the 3 seed. He could run into another Dallas guy, Blaine Hovenier, the 13 seed, big fella looking to make a big run. And then Kaysen Campbell. Can we get this kid a new hat for the holidays? My goodness, it's torn up, it's being worn sideways, but he is playing better and better and is going to be a big factor in 2025. On this side, there's QD. He is the 2 seed up there at the top. He ran into the Michael Lloyd experience himself, so he is looking to make another final. He did get his first win in singles. And then there's Hunter Johnson, the 4 seed. Man, what an impressive run he's had. He was seeded in the 20s and 30s early in the year, and now all the way up into the top 4 here. Yates Johnson is in his section, still trying to recover from that injury that he had. And then there's Michael Lloyd, the 11 seed. he is going to be ready to make a run with all of that confidence that he got from playing so great in Dallas. One other notable thing here, Ben Johns not in this tournament, not in this draw or any of the draws in Milwaukee. If you love pickleball as much as I do, you don't want to miss any content. So subscribe to this channel and click that bell and you'll get the notifications the second it is ready for you. So men's singles just keeps impressing us with new faces, and Michael Lloyd, congrats on a great run last week. We'll see if he can back it up. Next, we'll go to mixed doubles and look at who we have. I told you it's an unbelievable partner. Yeah, Rachel Rohrabacher jumping in there with Big Papa Jimmy. How will they perform together? I cannot wait to find out. Let's look at the draw. And look who the #1 seed is. AL and Ben obviously not in the draw as I mentioned. So it's Dylan Frazier and Anna Bright, former podcast buddies, now the top seed. Can they hold it down? #8, Kate Fahey and Fed Staxrud. That is a fun team coming together. Two tough players. Let's see if they can make a run. The 4 seed, Riley Newman's playing with Jackie Kawamoto. And then look what happens if they win and the 16th seed, Zane Navratil and Jade Kawamoto play. We'll have sisters playing against each other early on in the tournament. That will be fun to watch. 7 seed, Hurricane Tyra Black playing with Big H. Look out for that duo. That will be something to behold. If they win, they could run in to Tellez and Brasha. On this side, there they are as the 2 seed, Rachel Rohrabacher and James Ignatowicz. Can't wait to see if they can find good chemistry and run all the way to Sunday. The 6 seed, Andre Diescu and Megan Dazan. They've had some opportunities to make even deeper runs. This tournament gives them that chance. Again, we'll see how they do. Lauren Stratman and Julian Arnold have had some great tournament success this year. We'll see if the partners on and off the court can get that done here. Gabe Tardio back together with Jesse Irvin, and we're going to show you why this tournament is so important to Jesse in the race to the finals in a minute. But they are the 3 seed. Wes Burrows, look at this cat. Played with John Isner in men's doubles in Dallas, and now teamed up with Jeannie Bouchard. We'll see how they do against Kaysen Campbell and Hannah Blatt. They would then get Gabe and Jesse. And then the 5 seed, couple of Texas ranchers, Kwong Duong and Tina Pisnik. Let's see if they can bring that Major League Pickleball success to the Carvana PPA Tour. So a few notable names missing, a lot of new partnerships. This is going to be fun. We always love mixed doubles. Now, on to gender doubles and women's doubles to start, and Hurricane Tyra Black and Elise Jones have been absolute must-see TV. They're throwing up the lobs, the defense. Elise Jones is diving all over the place. Tyra is cutting those winners short and cross court and then showing us that unbelievable power. This is one of my favorite teams to watch, and we will see what their draw looks like. Let's take a look. Top seed, Anna Bright and Rachel Rohrabacher. My goodness, who saw a sweep coming? AL and CP didn't know what hit them. They played terrific. The girlies were girlying, and they're going to try and back that up in Milwaukee, but they are a most deserving top seed here. Zoe Wong playing with Jesse Irvin this week. We'll see how they fare. There's Kate Fahey playing with Andrea Koop as the 8 seed. And then look at this. Elise Jones and Hurricane Tyra Black are the 4 seed. They are in the girly side of the draw. And these teams have played 2 unbelievable matches the last 2 times they played. Tyra and Elise actually had AB and Rachel in huge trouble at Worlds, but they recovered in both the 2nd and 3rd games to take a very fun match. And the last time they played before that was 13-11 in the 3rd. So if they pair up and both make it to the semis, that will be awesome. On this side, look at the 2 seed, Callie Jo Smith and Paris Todd. We haven't seen that much before. We'll see how that fares. Maggie and Mary Brasha, the 7 seed, looking to maybe find a big win as the season nears an end. Jackie Kawamoto playing with her sister Jade, and then down at the bottom, Tina Pisnik and Leah Jansen had a good run at Worlds and have a win earlier this year. So they are always a dangerous, dangerous team. We love women's doubles. A little bit different with AL and CP out of it, but still loaded with talent. Now, let's look at the dudes and look at these two. Yeah, world champions. What a run. First-time partners at Farmers Branch, and they just got it done all the way through. They're undefeated as a team, looking to win again in Milwaukee. Let's take a look at the draw. Gabe Tardio and Fed Staxrud are the top seed. How about that? That is fun. That is going to be something to behold. And right there is the 5 seed. And remember, the points earned in Dallas are not reflective here because this draw was done well before we knew the results in Dallas. So they are the 5 seed. And then Yates Johnson is playing with Jocelyn DeVilliers, who's coming back from that surgery. He was in the booth with me in Dallas. Now he's going to play, not ready for singles, but the doctor cleared him for doubles. We'll see if he can get something done. 4 seed, look at Andre Diascu now playing with Pablo Tejas. Tejas was terrific in Dallas playing alongside Deckel Bar. Now he will play with Andre. That is a dangerous, dangerous team. I think they can do a lot of damage. Noticing, of course, no Ben Johns, no Deckel Bar over here. So some names missing, no J.W. Johnson. On this side, without J.W. Johnson, we have QD playing with Dylan Frazier. So Kwong has been playing unbelievable, made all 3 semifinals. What a run he had in Dallas. Now he will be the 2 seed. Come on, look at this 7 seed. CJ Klinger and Big Papa Jimmy. That is going to be fantastic. Can they do work? Because Jimmy needs points to make sure he holds on to that last spot in the race. We'll show you that in a second. Now we're getting in our time machine and going back a few years because Colin Johns is in the draw and he's playing with A.J. Kohler. They get the 3 seed because of all the points that C.J. brings into this. We'll see if that old school team can handle up here in Milwaukee. And then Tyler Leung, Noe Cliff, lefty-righty combo. That's a good team. They are the 6th seed. So a lot of mixing and matching here in men's doubles as well. I love it when that is going on. Now, let's look at the overall storylines. This is your final chance to race. So last chance to get points. This is an open, so it's worth 1,000. There's some players just above and below the cut line. We'll show you that here in a minute. But no chance to qualify after this one. Next, taking a break. As I've mentioned, a few players are taking this one off to get that break. Some of the players are in the Major League playoffs. Some are just recuperating and getting ready for the Carvana PPA Tour final. Speaking of Major League Pickleball, yeah, we've got some Major League prep here. We have some doubles teams coming together. We have some people that don't usually play singles, namely Anna Bright, playing that to get ready if a potential dream breaker would show up, because the following week after this tournament is the Major League Pickleball playoffs down in Orlando. The semifinals and finals will be there. Next, inside job. Yeah, this is an inside tournament, November in Milwaukee. You never know what weather you might get. So inside tournament, players have to adjust to the lighting. They have to adjust to the speed to the ball. So we'll see who does that the best. And then finally, back-to-back. Can these two win back-to-back tournaments? They certainly are capable, as well as Big H and Riley and Fed. So we'll see if any of those teams and individuals can make it happen. So I talked about the race. Now let's look at the standings. So basically what we're talking about here is the points accumulated in 2024. Who is going to qualify? We'll be going to San Clemente after Thanksgiving. Let's start with women's singles, and this has been fascinating to follow throughout the last month or two. Kate Fahey, who was a project manager at American Express in April, has now jumped over the line thanks to another impressive run to the finals and is actually in the 7th spot. So you have the 7th spot, Kate Fahey, the 8th spot, Paris Todd, and now Mary Brasha, who's been above the line all year until right now, is in the 9th spot. And as I showed you, they're all in the draw. So how they play here will determine which one of those three does not make it. Will Kate stay, will Paris stay, or will Mary put together the run of her life and earn enough points to pass one of those? We will see. Next up, for men in the singles, it's pretty much locked in because 9 and 10 are not playing singles. Christian Alshon and Jack Sock aren't in the draw at all. So this top 8 is going to stay that way, and that is going to be a lot of fun. As we've mentioned, men's singles have been terrific, but look at that domination from Fed. 19,000 and change to 11,600 for Ben Johns. That's doing work. Congrats to Fed on a great year. Next, we will look at mixed doubles. How does that work? We put together 8 teams, so only 8 women and 8 men are able to qualify. And right now, thanks to a bronze medal run at Worlds, Rachel Rohrabacher has jumped over Jessie Irvin, and she's in the 8th spot. Jessie's in the 9th. We showed you their partnerships and opportunities in this tournament, but Jessie would pretty much have to win this tournament with Gabe, and she's won with Gabe before, so that's certainly something she could do, and then we'll see how Jimmy and Rachel fare. So that's the women's side of mixed. On the men's side, look at this. 50 points separates Riley Newman from Tyson McGuffin, but McGuffin is not playing in this tournament, so I'm going to go down to the 10 and 11 spots. If Big H and Gabe can make a run and Riley struggles, maybe they can catch Riley. And again, we'll be watching all of this math throughout the tournament. So that's where that stands. Now we go on to the women's doubles. We make 8 teams, so that means we need 16 ladies to fill out those teams. And look what's happened here. Elise Jones has been below the line, and then she and Hurricane Tyra Black over the last several tournaments just keep making deep runs, and Elise has jumped all the way up now to that 15th position. Jackie and Jade Kawamoto would have to outplay the field as a team, and then if they do that, what if there's only one spot? Jackie has 50 more points than Jade. That is wild, so we'll see how they do, but they're going to have to go all the way to the final or maybe even win this to get enough points to jump up above. Finally, on the men's side of doubles, we've been talking about Jimmy being below the line all season long. He is now in the 17th spot, but I want to point out the 16th spot is Thomas Wilson. We wish him the best in his recovery, in his health challenges, so he will not be playing in December in San Clemente. So right now, James has that last spot. Connor Garnett is not in this field, so that 100-point difference isn't it. So maybe Zane or Tyler could catch Jimmy, but he might be getting in by the narrowest of margins, and that's one terrific player. So we will be tracking and doing math. Yes, there will be calculators in Milwaukee. So where can you watch all of this exciting action? Well, of course, on Pickleball TV. And folks, Pickleball TV's new app is out there, so go to pickleballtv.com and subscribe to that. 30-day free trial there. You can get that started with this wonderful tournament, the Veolia Milwaukee Open, presented by Miller Lite. And if you're loving this show, hey, click, subscribe, get those notifications ready, because we will be getting you ready for the finals. We'll be getting you ready for the Major League Pickleball playoffs as well. So thanks so much for watching. I'm Dave Fleming. Have yourself a terrific day. Peace.